Welcome back to SportsLine here on News Channel 5 Plus. Jon Burton with you. Of course, your phone calls always welcome, 737-7767. Give us a call here and we will get you on the air with your sports questions or comments. Would love to hear from you tonight as we continue to recap the day for the Titans. Joint practice number 1 with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers over at Ascension Sports Park. And of course, another joint practice scheduled for tomorrow. Same time, same spot, and then Saturday night, the two teams will play a preseason game at Nissan Stadium with a kickoff set for 6 o'clock here locally as the Titans play preseason game number 2 after, of course, losing preseason game number 1 6 days ago in Baltimore to the Ravens. And as we said, it was a pretty good day for the Titans defense. The Titans offense had its moments as well, especially when they ran the 2-minute drill at the end of in an end of game situation. The ball's at the 25-yard line, I believe. 1:20 on the clock, no timeouts, and Ryan Tannehill was able to move his offense into field goal range, and Randy Bullock was able to kick a field goal as time expired. Again, is simulating game-like situations. Ryan Tannehill, by all accounts, having himself a very, very solid training camp so far for the Titans. That's certainly good news for Titans fans. Here's what number 17 had to say following today's joint practice with Tampa Bay.
Yeah, I think we did some good things. Guys came out, competed. It was a good competitive spirit out there. Guys are playing fast. Guys made some plays down the field. Obviously, some things we got to get cleaned up, but overall, I felt like we did some good things and have a lot to look at and improve upon.
What are some of those things you'd like to see the offense clean up on?
Just execution. I don't think there was anything major. I think first thing that jumps out at me was jumping off sides twice on third down, third and short, third and medium, trying to use cadence to keep the defense on their heels, and we have to be able to do that. So we had 2 movements there, which will hurt us and put us in third and long situations. So obviously got to get those cleaned up. But yeah, just overall, I think there was a lot of good things.
Stretch there with 3 straight.
I guess good, Ryan. What specifically did you like?
I thought we ran the ball well. I mean, obviously I'm carrying out fakes on a lot of it, but seemed like we're getting some good runs. Some creases, and our backs are running the ball well. Like I mentioned, guys made the plays down the field for me. We were able to execute in 2 minutes, put ourselves in a position to go win the game twice in a row there. Guys are making plays, getting open. So, there's a lot of good things there, and definitely some things we can clean up.
Did you feel like there was some carryover as far as McMath is? You were going deep to him against your teammates, but now against the Bucs, they're secondary.
Yeah, we didn't know what we were going to get coming out, but got a couple looks to put the ball up deep. And first one, Traylon made a play for me down the field, and then second one, Racy contested catch, was able to go up and make a big grab for me. So good to see that carryover from what we've seen against our team against Tampa today.
Not only with Racy, but also with Kyle Phillips. How much do you like seeing what they do on the practice field translate well against another team when you go against them?
Well, that's what you want to see, right? You want to see it, carry over, whether it's practice against us, practice against Tampa, or carry over to the game. You want to see that consistency on a day-to-day basis. And if a guy's showing he wins consistently against our guys, and a guy's showing he wins consistently against Tampa's guys, then most likely he's going to have a good chance of winning against other teams as well. So the more we can do that, the better we're going to feel about winning those matchups.
Reluctance. Vrabel talked about his unwillingness to throw it some during the Baltimore game. He said today, seeing a different 2-minute defense made him hesitate. You have many conversations with him about letting it rip?
Yeah, we were constantly talking. He's asking me questions, and I'm trying to help him out as best I can. Just asking what I see and kind of walking him through that and what we're trying to accomplish. So there's been a lot of good conversations with him throughout this training camp. Even today included. So definitely just want to keep having those.
Can you relate at all to that specific one, the hesitancy?
Well, I know, early in your career, things are moving fast, right? First time, going against, I guess he played in the game, but going against another team in practice, and maybe something we haven't spent a lot of time preparing for on tape. Like a game week, right? You kind of go in with an idea of, all right, this team likes these coverages in 2 minutes. They like this on third down. So coming out to a practice is a tough situation because you don't put quite as much time in the preparation. So got to be able to make quick decisions and see what's going on. And for a young player, that's tough. But obviously he's made a lot of strides this camp, and got to keep the foot on the gas with him.
Throw to Robert in the 2 minutes where you rolled out and threw back across the field. How hard is that? And How does something like that develop, given how maybe off-script it was?
Yeah, Robert obviously did a good job. There was a big void in there. I had quick pressure from the right, and he's coming in kind of across my body a little bit. He did a good job of staying open there for me in the void, and was able to hit him.
How refreshing is it for you? You're not doing preseason games for the most part, so you're able to go up against an opponent, maybe do some things different that you wanted to do, not going up against yourself.
Yeah, it's good work, right? Because you see the things that your team does, pretty consistently, right? And then it comes the game within the game with the offense and defense on your own team, and to come out against a team we haven't, been going against and kind of test ourselves and see different looks, see guys make game time decisions against different defenses. It's really just good work for all of us. So, like I said, proud of our guys the way we came out and competed. Have some things we need to clean up, and look forward to doing that.
How important is this, Ryan, for getting that chemistry with a lot of new pass catchers for you, and maybe specifically there was a stretch with Austin. I think you had 3 straight passes to him that he caught, that a sign that things are kind of moving in the right direction there.
Yeah, no doubt. Austin's done a great job for us. You mentioned we have several guys that are either new to this team or kind of roles stepping up on this team, and it's been a fun camp for me, just building those relationships, building that chemistry, having the conversations, day-to-day basis on what I'm expecting and how they're seeing certain things. So that chemistry just continues to build and to grow. And Austin did some really good things in that 2-minute. He's winning one-on-one matchups and making plays. So, when a guy has shown to consistently do that, it builds a lot of confidence.
Ryan, with Malik, he always seems to us to have a pretty laid-back mentality. How important is that for a quarterback to not get too flustered when things don't go right?
Yeah, I try to stay pretty steady. I think the game is an emotional game, and there's ebbs and flows within the game almost each and every week. So you have to be able to stay steady. No matter what's going on. Things are going well. You want to keep them going well, but you can't get too hype. And if things take a downturn, you have to be able to keep your confidence and positivity and try to translate that to your teammates, and so you can fix things and get things going.
And some of the guys on the defense talked about setting a tone, and I know that's part of like a defensive mentality, but from an offensive perspective, is that something that you guys, set out to do in a situation like this?
Well, we like to play a certain type of ball. I think there's no secret about it. Vrabel wants to play a certain way on offense, and our team is built that way. So we want to play physical, we want to play tough, come off the ball and move people and create running lanes for our running backs. So I'll have to take a look at the tape, but felt like we had some good opportunities to do that today and good movement up front. So like I said, we'll take a look at the tape and see where we can go from here.
Okay, Ryan Tannehill, Titans quarterback, meeting with the media after today's joint practice with the Buccaneers. As we said, all in all, pretty good day for the first team offense. Second team offense and third team, of course, Logan Woodside got his opportunities, and so did Malik Willis, who, according to head coach Mike Vrabel, is in the mix to be the Titans' #2 quarterback. The rookie, of course, out of Liberty. He still needs to work on some things, decision-making in the pocket, getting rid of the football in a timely fashion, something he addressed when he spoke to the media after practice.
And just take each play one day at a time, one play at a time.
You talked a lot about timing and working on that. Do you feel like you're making some strides in that department, getting the timing down and so forth?
I do, especially when I feel comfortable in the pocket, especially when I know like the coverage that I'm getting, like I see through a disguise and I know the coverage I'm getting. I feel really good about being on time because I know it's going to come open. It's just me just seeing more looks and staying back there getting those mental reps and seeing other people go and taking mines when I get a chance to go.
Malik, I'm sorry I missed the first play, but what did you want to accomplish coming in here today and how you felt like your group did?
I just wanted to have fun, Come out here and have fun. We're blessed, bro.
Yeah.
I think we did pretty good on that. Came out here, had fun. I think a really good first part of practice. First team did a really good job in 2 minutes getting down there. I think I had a rough 2 minute. It could have went better. It wasn't really rough, but it just could have went better. It's my first time seeing their 2 minute live, so I go back and watch the film and come back tomorrow.
But good to know. A lot of opportunities. I mean, how much is that helping you? Do you feel like you're making progress each day?
Yeah, it's good. It's good. It's really good. It's definitely helping me make progress. And it's more than anything, those mental reps when you're standing back there that help you make as much progress as being out there. And you're just seeing how Ryan handles it and how Logan handled it, and just continue to progress.
How you doing in the let it rip department? You still find yourself holding on to it too long at times?
Sometimes. Yeah, I think that's any quarterback ever, though. Sometimes you hold on to it a little too long. But I feel like I'm letting it rip. I felt good about it today. It's just, like I said, I didn't see their 2-minute live before, so that was pretty good to see that. And I felt like I was holding on to it because I wasn't trying to force the ball into any window that wasn't there.
How beneficial is it, though, that you have another day to go back, look at what you did, and maybe correct that quickly? Or
I think that's the best part.
Yeah.
That's the best part, and that's the best part of joint practice. You get to go against something totally different, then boom, come back tomorrow and go against it again. So, it shows who wants to go watch film and who wants to get better. And if you come out here and do the same thing, and you just didn't want to, or you take a little longer, you know?
One of the things you have to admire about Malik Willis is the fact that he seems to have a very positive attitude. He doesn't let mistakes bother him, and he's all about getting better. And, you know, he seems extremely coachable, and he comes across as very likable as well. So Malik Willis trying to learn baptism by fire in the NFL. Kind of an up and down day for him today. We'll see how he performs tomorrow in joint practice number 2. And, of course, he figures to play a lot in Saturday night's preseason game against the Bucs at Nissan Stadium. Now, as we said, it was a pretty good day for the defense, particularly the defensive line for the Tennessee Titans. And, of course, Jeffrey Simmons, Big Jeff, making his presence felt throughout the day, at times dominating the Buccaneers offensive linemen. And, of course, Jeffrey Simmons has already established himself as one of the better defensive tackles in all of football, and waiting for that big payday, that second contract, as he works his way through that. So a highly motivated Jeffrey Simmons coming in to the 2022 season. Here's what Big Jeff had to say after today's joint practice.
We're going to go in and watch film. You know, we're going to try to clean up everything that, you know, we could have done better today. And, you know, we just got to match it and, you know, do a little better.
At what point, Jeff, you yelled, this stuff is just too easy over there? Were you feeling it today?
No, I was feeling it. I mean, like I said, I treat this like, especially, you know, every day I come out here, I want to, you know, have game reps. But, you know, when you practice against other guys where, you know, we might see them, you know, this year. And, you know, they're just setting the tempo, setting the tone where, you know, I'm coming. And, you know, they're just not, you know, I got to tell them all guys, we're not going to match their speed, their tempo. We're going to play to our standard. We're going to go full tilt.
Is there a different feel, Jeff, when you walk out the door here when you know these practices are today?
Oh, yeah, yes, sir, for sure. Because, like I said, they, you know, when we practice against guys like this, we don't know them, they don't know us. But, you know, once you strap it up, especially in the trenches, these guys are trying to knock us off the ball. They're trying to, you know, do what they're supposed to do. But one thing about it, you know, we come each and every day, technique, fundamental, whatever we do up front, and we're going to try to create a new line of scrimmage each and every day.
Did you guys win in the trenches?
I mean, as far as I know, we had a pretty good day. You know, that's what we're going to go in and watch film. And, you know, if we have a couple plays where we didn't do a good job, we're going to, you know, take the coaching and come back tomorrow with a better day.
Hey guys, I'm sorry, we got to scoot a little bit away from this bucket here. Sorry.
Jeff, I guess finding the balance and wanting to have a good, intense practice and not turn it into a melee.
I mean, that's what it's football. You know, we're not coming out here just to, you know, when you go against these guys over there, you know, it's not about coming out here trying to, you know, coach say like win the battle, you know, individual battle. You know, we coming out here trying to get better. You know, it's always great to practice against other teams that you haven't. You know, all camp we practice against Titans versus Titans. None of these guys come here, they showing us stuff that we haven't saw. They giving us blocks and stuff like that up front. So, you know, each and every day, you know, they getting good work, we getting good work.
How would you describe the overall intensity level today?
Oh, it was high. It was high. You know, maybe I feel like we can start off a little better defensively. You know, that's one of the things that we trying to build off last year. How can we start fast and finish a little faster? So I think that's what we probably talk about today. Let's start a little faster, you know, just finish a little better than what we did today. So I think that's the main goal. Keep the intensity high, but let's just start a little faster.
Jeffrey Simmons, Titans all-world nose tackle, having himself a good day today against the Buccaneers at joint practice number 1. And, of course, he'll be looking forward to tomorrow's joint practice number 2. And you heard him say it. He felt like his defensive line kind of dictated the tempo today against the Buccaneers. Keep in mind the Buccaneers are missing several key players on offense. Of course, chief among them, Tom Brady, the GOAT. There was no Mike Evans out there at wide receiver. I believe they're missing a couple of offensive linemen as well. But still, the Titans' defensive line doing a really good job of kind of dictating the tempo, as we said, and kind of establishing things against the Buccaneers. All right, time for another break. When we come back, Well, it's the birthday of one of the Titans' on-field and off-the-field leaders, and you got a special surprise today. You'll hear from Kevin Byard next. You're watching SportsLine on News Channel 5 Plus. Stay with us.